A note of calm. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. There's a big difference between how things are supposed to work in theory and in practice. In theory, people should be held accountable for wrongdoing. In practice, other factors often get in the way. I was reminded of this in particular while listening to some national programs here on KXEL yesterday. The hosts were breathlessly contemplating the impeachment of the Attorney General in one case and the Secretary of Homeland Security in another. To hear how the case was laid out, there's no question that not only would they be impeached, but drawn and quartered, or at least put in stocks in the town square at midday. But let's not forget that the U.S. House has the thinnest of Republican majorities, and the Democrats have working control over a majority in the Senate. And we are only 16 months away from the next election, which includes all of the House, a third of the Senate, and of course, the president. So given the current divided government, the bare majorities in each congressional chamber, and the election year contention, in what universe do we really think Merrick Garland, Alejandro Mayorkas, or anyone else is going to be impeached, regardless of the evidence against them? Sorry, this is not a time where statesmen and stateswomen prevail. There have been precious few of those in our history, actually, dating back to the contentious fighting between fellows named Adams and Jefferson as just one example. So while I appreciate the advocacy and do not necessarily argue with the merits of what's being discussed, we do need some perspective and some calm. As Rush used to say, we need to live in Reelsville. Good to remember. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Wednesday, June 28. On Twitter, Instagram, Getter, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.